Hi YouTube, this is Double A Reptiles here. I'm going to show you the updated video of the betta sorority pond, which if you guys seen the other video, I've definitely changed a lot in here. And I'm pretty happy with the way it looks now. Added a lot more females. The females are still dieting, as you guys can see. Some of them are still a little chubby, but they're getting a lot thinner now. And I also had somebody comment questioning, well, they were asking how I set up the scape. So this scape, it's a dirted pond, meaning I put dirt down, then I put gravel on top of that. I just used river rock from Home Depot because I had extra of that. I would like to have used sand, but because I had extra river rock, I figured I'd just use it. And I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. I just cleaned off some rocks and put in here. I bordered the edge with rocks, because that helps keep them from jumping out, because they'd have to jump over the rock then get out. And in some areas, of course, they still probably could jump out, but they have no reason to. And I haven't had a problem in a while. I did have a zebra danio jump out, but that's not really his fault. That was when one of my other tanks were leaking. I grabbed all the danios and dumped them in here, and they were all freaking out. One flopped out, but anyway. So yeah, I did that. I got this rock while I was camping. I found it, which I'm pretty happy about. I like the way it looks. I was at the store. I saw a couple like those little crystal things I put in there as decorations. I like the way they look. It's supposed to be like peaceful or something like that. That's what they were sold as. But while I was camping, collected a couple little wild irises, which I like these. This one's growing so much it's hitting the top and bending. Well, I have to cut that back right there. I have my little bucket of aquascaping stuff right there. Whenever something gets too tall, snip it. There we go. As far as the plants I have in here, golden creeping jenny is my favorite aquarium plant. That's some golden creeping jenny right here. And all that under there is all golden creeping jenny. When it's grown submerged, it grows a little bit darker colored leaves. And when it's grown out of the water, it has lighter leaves. I just put all these in there yesterday, and they were growing immersed before. So that's why they're a lot lighter. It's a common ground cover plant. Most people don't even know that it can be grown submerged, but it can. And it thrives submerged. Pretty quick growing plant too. I really like it. Look it up like at Lowe's and whatnot. It's pretty cheap to get, and you get a lot. And that, I have my dwarf aquarium lily, which is one of my favorites in here. I really hacked it back a lot, and I keep it from getting like the lily pads. When I first bought it, I bought it because I wanted lily pads, because this is a pond. But as the lily pads pads started coming up, it got less growth down there, as you guys know, and it just was, the pads were blocking the light to the plants and blocking my view of the plants, and the fish and all that. But I might let like one or two come up. I'm contemplating on whether I want to cut that one off when it opens. I'll see how it looks when it opens. I have some mondo grass in the back that I bought thinking that it was a fully submerged plant. So it's not really doing too good this really isn't the proper care for it, but I don't have anywhere else to put it, so it's just going to have to hang out there in the back with its roots in the water. I have some pothos that I've grown out of some Snapple bottles. So I like those, I like the way they look. I also have some pothos right here. I have some peace lilies, one right here, and two right there, and one that just kind of dying, so I'm just hoping that it makes it. It has roots, so I just kind of have it took back, so it's kind of ugly looking right now. Until it perts back up, I'm just going to keep it back here with the pothos. I collected this. Might be some type of Ludwigia or something in that family. I like to, whenever I'm near water, I do kind of have a habit of collecting plants and stuff like that. I have some Najas grass, or guppy grass, you guys may know it. People say that you can't aquascape with it and it just becomes a mess, but I have mine a nice, neat, trimmed little ball. I grabbed some stems and I just rubber banded them to a rock and sunk it down there and just cut it to size. I just trim it back every now and then. I have my water sprite that I'm carpeting in here. Whenever it gets so tall, I just cut it and stick the next stem down, and that works pretty well. I have a Nubius congenis, starts with a C. All you people that know a lot about Anubias, you know what I'm talking about. And I really am liking that. It says that it will grow up out of the water, but this leaf was grown out of the water and it got all dried out, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Some bacopa. I'm not sure exactly what variety bacopa. It's the lemon bacopa. I don't know the scientific name. I know it's not Carolina, but yeah. I have some of the aquatic mint growing right there. I have some Crypt Winty Tropica that's covered in algae. I had an algae bloom that I'm still fighting off in there, and I'm liking that. It was growing a lot faster until the algae hit it, then it's really slowing down. I have some, I don't know if you guys probably won't be able to see in the video, but I have some Java moss growing right there. A couple little stems surrounding here on that rock there. What else? I got some Ludwigia repens. I got some dwarf sage I'm trying to carpet, which is taking forever to grow. I have some water wisteria back there. I have a stem of creeping Charlie right here. Some more Ludwigia back there. And I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. I have duckweed all around in there. Yep. The main field. Oh yeah, I also have one piece of jungle val right there, which I'm just kind of experimenting with, and a couple little tiny pieces of giant hair grass that were floaters in my tank. They just kind of broke off, so I figured I'd stick them in here and see what they do. The bettas, they like to go down in the barnacles, which they're kind of cool having in there. I like it. That filter, every time that I walk by, I have to take the little stick and knock all the duckweed off the thing so it doesn't clog it up. It sucks. It's the downside of having duckweed. But I love duckweed though. I'm willing to do that. In here I have about 13 bettas. It's about a 20-gallon pond, so I know that I am about at my limit, and I don't plan on adding too many more, if any more. I have my big one in there. It's the king of the pond. All bettas are one of the tamest fish ever. I could just reach in there and scoop them up, set them down. They're just as tame as can be. Pet them. Some of them do have some minor injuries and such, but everybody seems to be doing good. I have a male right there, a young male, and another one that's a baby boy from Petco. That one was also a baby boy, but I don't really know if it's male or female or not, and she's probably hiding. I have so many, because I have 13 in there now, it's hard to keep track of where everybody is. But yeah, it's an updated video. So yeah, I hope that answers anybody's questions. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and especially comment. I do like to get comments. I'll do my best if you guys request videos or have any questions about my setup, how I made it work, what I did. I don't put any fertilizers or CO2 in here. A lot of the plants are right up to the surface, so they'll be getting their own CO2 right when they hit the surface anyway. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, or if you like it or whatnot, comment, subscribe. I'm pretty lazy about making videos, but I try to do it my best. Alright, well, bye YouTube.